baby, you might be the Wolfman, is that right? Oh. So you think you're the Wolfman, baby? I got news for you, baby. You're not. What's going on, everybody? Starting my hound here. It's 5:08 p.m. here on Monday, April 7th, 2025. Okay, tonight is a different kind of show. It's actually really not a show. This is a remembrance. I do this every year for a great friend of mine. His name is Adam Dejeus. He passed away 35 years ago today. Actually, at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 3 hours, in about 3 hours from now, 35 years ago today, my friend was on a road trip for spring break. Him and his girlfriend, they were going to college, They were 19 at the time. They got out of high school, getting ready to go to college, doing like college stuff. And they said, hey, it was spring break, and let's go to Lake Havasu. If you guys don't know what Lake Havasu is, look it up. It's a great place. I've been there before too. You party and then, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, okay. So you go to Lake Havasu. It is a lot of fun though, the titties and everything. All right, listen. You go to Lake. You go to Lake Havasu. You go out there for spring break. You want to party a little bit. So him and his girlfriend, they wanted to go out to Lake Havasu and party, and they were actually going to meet a friend of mine named Eric Jackson and his family out there, and they had a motorhome, and they go out there all the time. And that's why I've been out there. I've been out there with some friends of mine. Anyway, so
never on my own. It's always with friends. Anyway, so they decided to go out there, and unfortunately, when you go out to this particular area, it's only a 2-lane highway. Traffic's coming this way and traffic's going that way, and that's it. And there was a drunk driver who decided to pass a truck, and here comes Adam and his girlfriend are in their car. That was be like, I think it was a short bed Toyota truck. As a matter, they were in like a short bed truck. They were coming up this way, and traffic's coming this way, and a drunk driver decides to pass the truck, and Adam actually got in the shoulder to get out of the way. Well, the guy got in the shoulder, then he went back, and then the guy went back, and then when they impacted, it was actually, the drunk driver actually hit Adam's side more than the driver's side. Now, his girlfriend, Shauna, she lived. And I think that's the reason why she actually lived, because it wasn't a head-on collision. If it was, then they both would have been killed. Because it wasn't an actual head-on collision, I think that's the reason why she lived. And plus, she was wearing her seatbelt. They both were. And it didn't matter. I mean, they both were wearing their seatbelt, but it didn't matter. The impact, it just was too great. So that's how he got killed. And then I actually found out around. This actually happened around 8 o'clock this evening, and then I actually found out. The next day. I got a phone call the next day on my landline. Back when you had a landline. No, I remember the day very clearly. My mom was there. Got the phone call, and the first person that I actually hugged because I was so sad was my mom. My mom was actually there when I got the phone call, which is ironic. She just happened to be in my apartment, and she was there, and I got the phone call, and then I got off the phone, and my mom saw me, and she's like, he looked pale white, like I saw a ghost or something. I'm like, hey man, my best friend just was killed. And she's like, what? And I'm like, and I told her, and she gave me a hug, and after that, honestly, I lost it. I remember I had an apartment at the time, and that just drove me to drink, and I remember it was so bad that the two other people that we were renting a 3-bedroom apartment, and my other 2 roommates, they kicked me out. They're like, dude, you're just out of control, you're drunk, and it was after Adam passed away, I really lost it. And I didn't really care about shit. I'm like, I don't care. I mean, life can be the way it is. I mean, life is interesting already, people. Think about this, people. No matter what you have. And I don't care what anybody in this chat room has. I don't care if you have a fucking $10 million. I don't care if you have $10. I only have $10. I bet you I'm probably the poorest person in this room. That. Oh, well, let's think about that. Well, we've never actually thought about that, stoner. We don't need to. And there's no need to. I don't give a fuck who's the poorest and who's the fucking richest is in this. Do you think I give a fuck? I've been doing this for 14 years. I'm just glad somebody's watching the show at all. I couldn't give a fuck what your status is at all. And I know a lot of you are way smarter than me and better off. And you got the beautiful homes and this and that. And you can our agent, look at us, we're over here, and yay!
Wait, so, but that's not the point.
Our status doesn't
matter. Nothing matters. What matters is we just get along. That's all that matters. I couldn't give a rat's ass what any of you motherfuckers have, because all it is just all I care about really is what I have, and not in a selfish way. But I know you guys are the same way with what you have. You know, everybody is. So that doesn't make you selfish. Just because, well, I don't want anyone to know my. No, you know, why would people hear facts? It makes sense. But that doesn't even matter. Look, I was born and raised in Beverly Hills, and now I'm the poorest person in the chat room. Think about it for well. Let's think about that. You were actually born and raised in Beverly Hills. No. 90210. You know, I can't remember the theme song. If anybody can remember the theme song to 90210, well, then whatever. I don't think they really had like a theme song. Now that I think about it, I don't think 90210 really had a theme song, so I don't know. Anyway, so look, yeah. But what? What? Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. The phone, it's the beeping and the stuff, and I don't know the people, and they want they want to send me messages. Hey, you might like this, and hey, what do you think about this? And hey, what about this? And hey. Now look, I don't know how my friend Adam would actually feel about the whole Manson stuff. I don't know how he would feel about this. I don't know. Like my friends right now that are alive. Look, I told you guys this. None of my childhood friends, none of my high school friends came to my birthday party for my. Think about this. Everybody that was at my 55th birthday party in Barker Ranch, those were everybody I met online. That wasn't one friend from my past or my high school. I've known you for 40 years. I've known you for 35 years. You know, we went to high school back in 1985. Nope, none of that. No, none of that. So none of my. And I told them. I told my friends. I said, look, you sons of bitches, dude, I went out to the desert with a bunch of people I met on the internet, and they act more like family to me than you guys. I've known you guys longer than them, which I have, and I'm like, come on, I mean, no, they're like, well, no, and I'm like, well, it's the Manson stuff, isn't it? It is. See, the Manson stuff scares them. See, this scares them. This guy, for some reason, he's scary for some reason. I don't know why, but not to me. Now, for some reason, a lot of people find this guy scary. Hey, I'm scared. Oh my God, I'm scared. Ah! Look at me, I'm scared. Ah! So, a lot of my friends, like, we're scared of that guy. I don't understand how you can just go out there and just, how do you just do what you do? I'm like, look, I can do the voodoo that I do, and I do it very well. Okay, look, I'm not going to lie. You wish you were at Barker Ranch with me. Look, I'm going to speak for you. People that are watching right now, they go, you know what, I wish I was at Barker Ranch with you. And I wish you guys were. Could you imagine if all of us were really at Barker Ranch together, like this whole group of people, and about the bonfire and the beer and the fucking the booze and the shrooms and the this and the weed and the and all, you know what I mean? And everybody like, look, that's real life. And nobody, look, everybody gets off their phone. That was the best thing about the trip. You know the best thing about the trip? Our phones didn't work. Thought that was the best part of the trip. I actually thought that was the best part of the trip. The fact that our phones didn't work. Let me just tell you right now, my favorite part of the Barker Ranch trip, and Carrie was there, she knows. And Carrie, I hope you're doing well. We'll talk later. You know what my favorite part of the Barker Ranch trip was? We decided to take a fucking hike up to the Sadie spot where Sadie was camped out in the, in the bunker with the other girls. Now, I know there was other girls in there besides Susan Atkins. I don't know who was in there. I don't know if it was Brenda or Cap. It's probably Cappy, Brenda. Probably Cappy was probably in there. But I think there was 3 girls in there. But it's known as the Sadie bunker over there at Barker Ranch. Now, we decided to go over there, and it's me, and it's Sadie, and it's Tracy, and it's Chris, and Winter's there, and I don't know, was that or somebody else? And we went up there, and we're already, we already got a good buzz going on. Some people are on shrooms, whatever. And we walk up there, and we sat there, we had a couple beers out there, and we talked. And we just talked for about an hour and a half. And we just sat there.
We just talked. It was beautiful. I just remember looking out and just thinking it was absolutely beautiful what we're looking at. This is beautiful. We're talking. Everybody's interacting. And it was fun. It was like just smile on your face, and everything was fine. You weren't thinking about anything except for the moment that we were in, and then we came across. I found a scorpion. So there was this sheet metal that I'm like, okay, I know there's probably something underneath this thing, and sure enough, there was. So I lifted it up, and man, there was a gigantic scorpion under there. Not a black one. This was a different color. Chris took video of it, and Winter took video of it. This thing was big. This is a big scorpion. And I said, okay, nobody touch it. Now Chris says, hey, Winter, I dare you to touch it. I'm like, no, don't touch it. I'm not bullshitting you. Winter, she pet it. She touched it. She touched it. She touched She touched the scorpion. It blew Chris's mind. They have video of it. And then I yelled at both of them. I said, okay, nobody touch nothing, because if that motherfucker stings you, you will die, and we're leaving your ass here. There's no hospital. There's no nothing. You're dead. You will live here forever at the Sadie bunker, and this is where we will lay you to rest. We're going to take your ID and your wallet from you, so that way we can just take it back to your family. And that's about it. So Winter actually pet the goddamn scorpion, which blew my mind, and fucking Chris has video of it, and so talk to Creepy Chris or Winter. They were like all into the scorpion. I don't know. Was it the same scorpion? Well, I didn't want anyone getting... Okay, look, I know you wouldn't die from a scorpion, man. How do you know someone's not allergic? Oh, look at me. Now you're a doctor now. Okay, now, Lee, you're a doctor. You're a professional 4x4 driver. You are like, okay, you won't die. How do we know someone's not allergic? That's like saying, hey, man, I'm going to get stung by a bee. And then next thing, how do we know someone's not allergic to a bee? Maybe somebody's allergic to a bee. Do you have anybody in the audience right now that's allergic to a bee? Just say, say me, Stoner. If you're allergic to bees, say me, Stoner. Anybody there anybody allergic to a bee? Anybody bee? Bee sting. Bee sting. Hello. Bee sting. Anybody allergic to bee stings? Just say me, Stoner. Say, I'm allergic to bee stings. Anybody allergic to bee stings? Hello. Okay, look, Jackie. There you go. See? Jackie's... How about that? Yeah, Jackie. What if she got stabbed? Yeah, so what if Jackie got stung by a bee? You know what? Then we... Oh, God. Now we gotta get her ass to the hospital. Son of a bitch. I hope she never gets stung by a bee. I hope I will. I would never wish that on her. Never. I met Jane way upon the way, and God, she was on fire. How old are you, my bunny me lights? How old are you, my honey? Modestly she answered me, I won't be 21 on Sunday. So if I came to your house at the top of the hill when the moon is shining clearly, would you rise and let me in? Your mother will not hear me. And a killer is coming to the town. Killer is coming all around. Killer is coming to the town. Killer run away. Show nothing. Show nothing. Show nothing. Show nothing I do. Yes, we are. And she said, will you marry me now, my soldier man? You marry me now or never. Or a dark wild storm is here today.
cakes.
Show nothing.
Ah!
Show nothing.
So nothing I do.
Hey, so Joe Man, the number of Ronald Wilson Reagan's name is 666. His address was 666 and was born in the 6th, and your ears hear that ear. Okay, Joe Man, let me just tell you this, and tell me if this is true. This is what I heard. Joe Man, I'm serious. I heard that when you go to a roulette table, like you guys ever play roulette? You know, where you pick red, black, and the numbers and stuff, and they spin the ball around the roulette table? I heard that if you go to the roulette table, if you add up all the numbers on a roulette table, it adds up to 666. That's what I heard. Is that true or not? That's what I heard. I heard that if you add up all the numbers on a roulette table, like go to Vegas or go to some casino, go to the roulette table, add up all the numbers on a roulette table, and it adds up to 666. So just tell me, I mean, that's what I heard. That's what, I'm serious, that's what I heard. I heard that, you know, adds up to 666, hey. That's what I heard.
Show nothing. Show nothing. Show nothing. Show nothing I do.
Wow.
Hello. All right, let's start the show. Oh, what's going on, everybody? Tournament Hound is 5:27 p.m. here on Monday, April 7, 2025. All right. And tonight is the 35th anniversary of the passing of my good friend, Adam Dejeus. I'm going to show you a picture. Now, this is a picture with Adam Dejeus with dreadlocks. This is when he first started growing the dreadlocks from his hair. This picture that you see right here, this was taken 2 weeks before he died in that park in Woodland Hills, California. This picture, this was probably the last picture, one of those taken before cell phones and stuff like that, before cell phones and all that kind of stuff. So this is him in Nap Park in Woodland Hills, California. You can look up Nap Park. They actually filmed an episode of Jackass there. God damn it, internet. So this is my friend Adam. This is a picture taken 2 weeks before he was killed by a drunk driver on this date 35 years ago. Listen, people, I understand.
Okay, let me just
I understand that when
tragedy strikes and somebody passes, I understand you mourn for them, but also life goes on. It does. It's the same thing that's going to happen when I pass, when you pass. I mean, yeah, you'll be mad. I mean, you'll be mad.
I know when I die, you guys are all going to be sad and this and that. Now, first of all, when I die, I expect you guys to get tattoos of me, to have shows of me, to make shrines of me, burn incense and bring me weed and the bong and then lay things down at my feet. You sons of bitches better. I swear to God, you motherfuckers. I swear to God, if I die, you better have some shrine and you bring the weed.
We brought the weed. Our hippie cult leader
please, and then burn the incense. You better. I swear to God. There better be a bong, weed, the light, goddamn lighter, this and that. Yes, with the incense, sandalwood. By the way, if you're gonna pick a look, sandalwood, only fucking sandalwood. Don't bring that other crappy fucking. Don't bring that cheap fucking sandal. Don't bring that fucking swap meet shit or that liquor store. Get the real sandalwood. It's. Listen. You should be so lucky that somebody remembers you 35 years after you fucking die. Think about that. My friend died 35 years ago today, and I remember him like it was fucking yesterday. Do you think someone's going to remember you like that? I have a tattoo of my friend. There's Adam right there. He's the reason why I even got tattoos. You know what? I was actually against tattoos. I was totally against tattoos until my friend Adam died. I was like, I'm never getting a tattoo. I don't believe in tattoos. That's not my thing. I'm not a tattoo kind of guy. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not. I don't know why I'm moving my shoulders like this, but I'm just not like a tattoo. I'm not gay either, by the way. He might be a little bit. I'm not gay. Believe me, I love women. Oh God, that's the problem. See, the problem with me is okay. Look, we're not going to get into my problems right now by why I love women. We're talking about. What the hell are we talking about? We're talking about, I know Adam, the whole thing with 35th anniversary. I understand he passed away. Okay, I understand that part of it. But what? Okay, I don't know. Hi, I don't know. Hi, okay. Penis. I don't know why I said that, but I just figured when I panicked, if I just yelled that word, it would just throw everything off, and everybody's like, "Why did he yell the word penis?" I don't know. See how it works? It may have worked. You see, every time when I forget what I'm doing, I guess, from now on, I guess I'm just going to yell the word penis, because I guess that throws everybody off. Okay, what's going on over here? Mr. T? Stoner is using mind control. I'm not using, there's no mind. Trust me, I'm out of my mind. If anything, I'm out of my goddamn mind. Okay, look. Oh, Kathy, darling, how you guys doing? All right, Kathy. Okay, let me just say, can I say hi? Okay, look, I'm sorry, but I don't look at the chat room. I don't really care. But Kathy, darling, how you doing, honey? What's going on? Are we on vacation? Vacation's all I ever wanted. Hey, wait a minute. You know what, Kathy? Let me ask you this. Kathy, let me just ask you this. You went to Memphis. You went to Graceland. Did you hook up? Don't lie with me. Don't lie. Did you hook up with Ben Gorenke? Because he was supposed to go to... Don't lie. Was he there at Graceland? Did you and Ben Gorenke hook up at Graceland? Yes or no? I want to know that now. Kathy, darling. Come on, tell me, honey. Yes or no? Did you hook up with Ben? Because he was going to be at Graceland. I watched the tweets or the whatever, the Facebook post. Was he there? Oh, he was there, but you didn't see him? I thought, oh, God, that would have been great. That would have been great if you would have taken a picture with him out right in front of Graceland. That would have been a great picture. You and him right in front of fucking Graceland. Fucking A, I would have posted it right here on the show. All right, let's get a little bit more of this in me, and then we'll just really get stupid crazy. When was the last time you got stupid crazy on a Monday night? When was the last time you got stupid crazy on a Monday night? Who got stupid crazy on the Monday night? Tell me when was the last time you got... Now, you're probably... Well, Monday Night Football. Well, okay, maybe Monday... Okay, you know what? Monday Night Football. Okay, like when the Eagles played Monday Night Football, maybe there was a time in the last 35 years where I may have gotten out of control on a Monday night. So what we're going to do tonight is, we're going to see if we can get out of control. And it's only Monday, and I just went back to work today, and let me just tell you right now, real quickly, my work was so happy to see me. Because it's just like you people. You guys love it. Like when you see me, you're like, oh, we love you. Like you're like our king. We love you. Like our hippie cult leader. We love you. We love you. I know how many. Look, I know what I mean to you guys. I'm like everything to you guys. I'm like your king. I'm like something you worship. I'm like Buddha. I mean, technically, I am Buddha. I have big tits like Buddha, and I have the earlobes like Buddha. Also, I'm kind of having almost the bald spot like Buddha. So technically, I'm kind of turning into Buddha. So if you want to, you guys can just rub my belly, and the next thing you know, I don't know, maybe your wishes will come true. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Sorry about that. The show is supposed to be sad. I forgot. That's right.
Oh, that's right. We're supposed to be sad. It's supposed to be a sad show. I forgot. God damn it. It's supposed to be a sad show. I forgot. I'm supposed to be emotional and crying. My friend died 35 years ago. Son of a bitch.
No, we're not going to be that way. I'm past that, dude. Look. My friend passed away at 19. He never had a chance to have a full life. He would be 55 this year. October 6th of this year, he would turn 55. He would be the same age as me. But he died when he was 19. I don't know what would have happened to him. Even though I think he would have become a studio musician, he would have become famous. I wouldn't be working for Subaru if he was alive. Because if he made it famous, I'd be like, hey man, let me just be your driver. I will drive the equipment. This guy was destined to be a fucking musician, man. He was a great musician. He was a great drummer. And what I'm going to play for you right now, back in the day, back in 1986, I started following the Grateful Dead. And while I was following the Grateful Dead, I saw that people were recording their shows. And I liked that. And I liked the whole fact of being like some kind of like recording engineer. It kind of fascinated me. So I started recording Grateful Dead shows. And while I wasn't recording Grateful Dead shows just to get practice on how to, become a better recorder, you might say, I would record my friends' bands play. My friend Dave Mercer and his band called Dry Water. I would go to their house, and they were practicing in the garage, and I would just set up like the mics like I was at a show, and just to learn how to, just record, man. And it was kind of cool. And one day, my friend Adam, called Mark the drummer, and this band was so weird because this band came out in 1986, and it's a drummer and two bass players. That's it. There's no singing, there's no keyboards, there's no nothing. And in 1986, I was 16 years old, and when Adam finally got his band together, he made this band that was so different than anything that we have heard. We were just used to going to keg parties and going in mosh pits and people playing AC/DC and Slayer or whatever, and Metallica and Iron Maiden and the Trooper, and shit like that. And Adam's dad was a famous jazz musician, and his mom was, his dad was black. His mom was white or Hispanic or something like that, and she was the founder of MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. His mom she's the one that started Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. And the reason that she started that is because her husband was killed by a drunk driver. And then, years later, her son gets killed by a drunk driver. And Adam does have an older brother, one sibling, that's it. Kylie, he's older, he's still alive today. And so that's who he comes from. His mom was the founder of Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. And Adam gets killed by a drunk driver, the husband gets killed by a drunk driver. Dad's a musician. So Adam took a lot from his dad as a musician, and he just always wanted to play drums, and he did. And he just always, that's all he did when he came home from school was just drums. He's like Eddie Van Halen. He kind of reminds me a little bit about Eddie Van Halen, because Eddie just came home and just wanted to play guitar and never did anything else. Never did any kind of sports, even though Adam technically was good at sports. He was very good at soccer. Soccer, I think, was his thing, and so, but he, it was all about just playing the drums and him perfecting his craft. And he did a great job at it for 19 years old. What I'm going to play for you right now, if you just listen to the drums, for all you drummers out there, this is a tape. At the time, I was 19. And this is, I'm getting a little choked up. This is November. Shit. I can't remember the actual date. If she goes by the name of Shauna. This was a show that Adam did 5 months before he passed away. And he was playing at the Anti-Club in Hollywood on November 30th, 1989. 1989. November 30th, 1989. And he invited me and my friends, and we always say, hey, we're going to go down there. So because I was recording Dead shows in 1989 from the taper section, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to bring my recorder, and I'm going to record his show. And it was the best thing I've ever done in my life. I've done a lot of stupid shit. And I've done some really cool shit. But the best thing I ever did was I had the sense to bring a recorder. And I still have that recorder. I should actually have that recorder. I'm going to bring the recorder up here. I'm going to put the recorder right. I still have it. It's a fucking Sony Walkman from the 80s. I still have it. It's in my display case over there. It doesn't work anymore, but it should be up here. I'm going to grab it and put it up here. It recorded the show. I had the sense to bring this recorder to the show and record the show. Best thing I ever did, because if I never did this, there would be no recording of this, and nobody would know Adam's music, and it would be over, and that would be it. So what I'm going to play for you right now is that show. This is Adam Dejeus on drums, and 2 bass players. And I'm so sorry, but I forgot their names. And if his girlfriend was here, normally she shows up. Maybe she can't be here. She's probably busy with the kids. I forgot their names, and I should know their names. I'm so sorry. One of them was Chris, and I forgot who the other one was. It's 2 bass players and a drummer, and that's all it is. There's no singing. There's no nothing. It's just 2 bass players and a drummer. The band's called More. This is from November 30th, 1989. I'm just sitting in the audience with a microphone in my hand with this Sony Walkman 1989 recorder and recording this. It's the best thing ever done. And it runs for about 46 minutes. And I'm just going to play it in its entirety. And if you don't like it, then you can get the hell out of here. If you like it, okay. If you just want to sit and talk to people in the chat room, go ahead, just talk to other people, man. Just think of the music as just being background music. You talk to people in the chat room. I think you guys will like it. Give it a chance. All right. All right, just give me a second or two. And there we go. Where? No, it's 8. No, I didn't. Gipper rest. Let the Gipper rest in peace. The Gipper's not coming back. Trust me, Joe. The Gipper's not coming back. There's no need to do it for the Gipper. No need to do it for the Gipper. Those days are long gone. Debbie, what are you wearing? Okay. Sorry. Sorry, tonight's supposed to be sad. Concert right here. Adam actually breaks his drumstick, and he only brought one pair. Now, I know there's a lot of drummers out there like, really, you only brought one pair? Now look, people, look. It's all about money. He actually only brought one pair of sticks. He actually breaks his stick right now, and you can hear his voice. So you want to hear what he sounds like? You guys want to know what Adam sounds like? Because he talks right here. He's like, he says, I broke my sticks. That's him in the background. And then somebody yells out, you thrash, bro. And he only brought one pair, which is weird. So this is where we take a little time out to try to find him how we can repair sticks. And then he actually gets a pair loaned to him by the next band that was going on next. So let's listen to this portion. This is where Adam Dejeus breaks his sticks. And now we have to figure out the dilemma on how to fix the sticks. He only brought one pair, which is weird.
We greatly appreciate if there's another drummer in the house you can get a drumstick from.
My stick. You trash, bro.
Yeah.
So now we're trying to figure out, like somebody says, like, get some tape. Like, really, tape's gonna do anything, really? Little Munsters.
Any tape?
Any tape? That was Adam. Got any tape? My tape's gonna do anything, Adam. Come on, Adam. Tape. You got any tape?
More tape. I made it myself, you know.
I wish I would have caught this tape.
Throw it out!
Should I throw it out?
They threw this out. I wish I would have caught this.
Whoever I throw it to, no one can jump on it.
I don't know who got this tape. Somebody got it. Listen.
I'm just gonna close my eyes.
And it broke on the ground.
Oh!
The badass jam. This is more Adam Dejeus on drums. here. Listen right here. This is 1989. And listen to this girl say, "Fuck you, Bruce."
No, you're not. You're gonna leave me.
Even in 1989, some girls told the fuck off. No, I know who that is. Her name is Carrie Lynn. I'm actually still friends with her. Today. Carrie Lynn Barber, by the way, if you're watching. That was you. And Dave Mercer is also in this. And you guys know who Dave Mercer is? He's actually on this tape as well. That was my girlfriend, yeah. She was actually my girlfriend for a while. She was actually all of our girlfriends for a while. Yeah. No, but I got her like at the end. I was last in line. The last in line. Well, you know what I'm talking about, right? No, she actually was my girlfriend. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, she's cool, man. We're still friends. Everything's fine. Joe, man, that's never gonna happen. The only thing Jesus will ever do is cut my lawn. I'm never gonna preach that fucking Bible bullshit on here, man. You guys all know how I feel about the Bible. The Bible is bullshit. The reason they have the Bible is so that way they can control people. The best way to control people is through fear. Fear is the best way to control people. If you want to manipulate somebody, it's okay to manipulate like 20 or 30 people. But if you want to manipulate 20 or 30, 40 million or billion people, then you need to use religion. So religion it's only there to scare you. And if you're not scared, then we just move forward. And we move on. Because I don't care about your God. I don't care about Jesus. I don't care about Buddha. I don't care about fucking Muslim. I don't care about the Quran. You guys can take your religion and you pretty much know where you can stick it, right? Take your religion and you can shove it right up your a-hole. Because religion is bullshit, dude. Religion is bullshit, dude. The only reason why we have religion is to control people. If you want to believe there's somebody in the clouds, go ahead. That's fine. I don't care. Okay, I'll go to where? I'm gonna go to hell then, right? Okay. Alright. Hell sounds better. Heaven doesn't really sound that fun. Honestly, heaven doesn't really sound that fun. Because, like, okay, wait, if you pray all the time to go to heaven, when you get to heaven, do you have to keep praying? Like, once you get there, you can stop right and actually have a good time. Like, you can stop with all that praying shit. Like, why do you, once you get to heaven, why do you have to keep praying? That's why religion is a joke. Religion is a joke. Religion is a joke. Religion is a joke. Believe in ghosts. You guys all think there's somebody in the clouds. You guys are idiots. Religion is a joke. Yes, religion is a joke. Religion is a joke. I'd rather do some coke. Religion is a joke. I'd rather do some coke. Religion is a joke. I'd rather do some coke. Cocaine. Cocaine. I'd rather do some cocaine. Cocaine. What? It's been 35 years since my friend passed away, and I have not forgotten about him. You should be so lucky that somebody remembers you 35 years after you pass away. And they have a tattoo of you on their arm. I have a tattoo of my buddy Adam right here on my shoulder. So you should be so lucky that 35 years after you fucking pass away, somebody's remembering you. Somebody's bringing fucking flowers to your fucking gravestone. Do you think someone's gonna bring flowers to your gravestone? You think so? Justin, who thinks that? Tell me right now. Tell me right now, you think someone's gonna bring someone's flowers to your gravestone 35 years after you die? Tell me right now, say me, stoner. I think someone's gonna bring some flowers to my gravestone 35 years after. Really? Tell me right now, 35 years after you die, someone's gonna bring fucking flowers to your gravestone? You tell me right now. Tell me right now. again, motherfuckers. Not yet. All right. It's Halloween, baby. You guys all know what Halloween is, right? Think that Halloween music. Yes, that Halloween music, baby.
Food. Bez. The word of tonight is halibut. Halibut's the word for today. Everything we play and do is all based around halibut seed.
Now there's going to be a slight pause right here because the tape got eaten. Hold on 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1. Cut. Oh, right there. Cut. Now there's a cut, and then it comes back. Don't worry. It's going to come back. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. I don't know why I did that. Well, I saw it in a Talking Heads video once. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Kiss my ass. But that was actually a song. But there is a set list to this. There actually is a set list. Now this is where it gets bad. This is a badass song. Listen to this. This is badass. 1989. 1989, they were playing this. At the same time, the Chili Peppers were going to Fairfax High. Nobody knows this shit better than me. I recorded it. I listen to it every day. Duh. Nobody knows this album better than me. I'm the one that recorded it. I'm the one that listened to it. I'm the one that pays tribute to it. I know every goddamn note of this fucking bootleg.
See with Hyper. I mean,
First of all, we're not done yet. We're not done. This song's called Charlie's Punk Rock Angels. I love this song.
Called Charlie's Punk Rock Angels. But if you're Chinese, you can call it Charlie's Chunk Walk.
I love this song. Oh yeah. Hey. Oh, you guys know this. Yes, there she is. Yes, Kira, there she is. Now Kira, I guess some would say she's my girlfriend. We're not. She's my girlfriend, but you guys didn't know that, I guess. But we thought you were single, Stoner. We didn't know what's going on here. We never see your girlfriend here, and you guys never thought I actually had a girlfriend. Let me tell you right now, I never thought I had a girlfriend either. Apparently, yeah. Let me tell you right now, I don't know what you guys' definition is of a girlfriend is, but apparently I have one. Somebody like, no, I thought you were single. Single, this and I don't know, but no, no. Apparently I do. Apparently I do have a girlfriend, and yes. Apparently I do have a girlfriend, and she's there, right there. Yeah, her name is Kira. So yes, I guess tonight I have one. I don't know about the rest of the week, but right now I have one. So yay! I'm gonna drink to that. Yay! We'll see if you come over tomorrow. I don't know. No, Kira is, yeah, she's my girlfriend. Yes, Kira's awesome. No, Kira's actually really cool. She's really cool. Hopefully one day we can get her down to Family Jams Day. And you guys can meet her. If we can get her to Family Jams Day, that'd be great. Now hold on, the drum solo's coming up. Hold on. But Kira is my girlfriend, though. At least that's what she thinks. Alright, drum solo, hold on. This is my friend Adam Dejeus. Rest in peace, Adam. This is Adam, right here. And that's when I ran out of tape. Now I was recording this. The band kept playing. It was at that time when I actually had to flip the tape. You know what I mean? But it was no point because they were just about to be done, so I didn't flip the tape. That was all the time they could actually play. So I didn't actually get their entire 45 minute set. They went a little bit over. If you guys know what it's like to record on a tape, of course you do because you're older than me, motherfuckers. So you know it's like when you record on a tape, it's 45 minutes on each other. So they went over. So that was it. So thank you so much, people. Look, that was my friend Adam Dejeus and his band called More. It was a bass player. It was two bass players and a drummer. He was the drummer of the band. This is they started this band in 1986. Right when the Chili Peppers and them, I mean, remember they were still going to Fairfax High and stuff like that. And this music, I'm not bullshitting, guys. It started, it was at that time of that funky sort of sound that was coming out. For those of you who know, like the Peppers in the early days, you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about for the Fairfax High School days, and you older motherfuckers, you guys know. Don't lie. So they were a part of that, man. They ran from 1986 to 1990, and Adam had this unique sound that he wanted to make, and it was different than anything else that was going on at the time. And the one thing that I can probably relate it to is probably the Red Hot Chili Peppers' very first fucking album they ever did. That funky sort of sound. That bass popping sort of stuff, man. For all you musicians that know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not just saying this because it's my friend. I'm serious, man. This guy, they were musicians. All of them. The two bass players, the drummer. What they were doing back in 1986, people weren't doing this, man. And it was different. I was 16 in 86. I don't know how old you guys... I know some of you guys... Well, I know Lee in Oregon in 1986, he was like 40. Like in 1986, he was 40. So now that makes him like Moses' age. Like what? Like you're like 176 now? So like Lee in Oregon's like 176 now. But in 1986, you know... But that's... Okay. That Anyway, that's all I have to say. Look, my friend Adam Dejeus passed away 35 years ago today. I still remember him. I have him tattooed on the shoulder of right here. He's tattooed right here forever on my shoulder. He was actually my very first tattoo. I never wanted to get a tattoo ever until he passed away. And then once he passed away, I thought to myself, what can I do that I will always remember him? And I thought to myself, well, fuck, if you get a tattoo, that's on you forever. And I'm like, oh my God. And I was against tattoos. I'm not kidding. I really was. In 1990, when I was 20, I was against tattoos. And then he passed away, and I'm like, you know what? Let's get a tattoo. And that started it. And I have a portrait of him on my shoulder. So I have Adam up here on my shoulder. You know what? One day I'll have someone take a picture of it. I'll post it on my Instagram. It's Adam on here, my whole shoulder. And then since then, my back, the side, my chest, I'm just riddled with tattoos. I've actually run out of room, except unless you want to go down to the lower region. I don't have any tattoos on my legs or this or that or my ass or my fucking penis or this or that or anywhere in that region. Or my knees, and someone's like probably just, why did he just say penis? Okay, well, you didn't think you're getting, okay. You know, we almost got through this broadcast without me saying the word penis, but it's too late. I brought it up. All right, people, that's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you so much. We are done. Thank you, Adam. You are a great friend of mine. You will always be a great friend of mine. I will always remember you. Rest in peace, my friend. I love you so much, man. I love you so much, man. I miss you. And I'm going to keep moving up because I know that's what you want, man. That's what you would do. If I passed away, You would move on. And that's the way everything is, man. Listen, people. When you die, people will be sad. They will be sad. But they gotta move on. You gotta still go to your softball game. You still gotta go to your, to your whatever appointment is you have, to your yoga class, to your this, to whatever it is. Even though somebody in your life who is so close to you passed away, don't let that stop you from having a life, because we're all going to go through that. We've all been... Don't act like we've never had somebody who in your life who meant so much to you pass away, and then you have to move on. We do. It's called life. And they would want that. Same thing with me, man. I know if I died, you guys would be like,
Oh my God, not Stoner. Not him. We love him. That's our master. That's our hippie cult leader. We love him, God.
and look, people, I swear to God, if I die, you better get tattoos. You better do a show of me. I swear to God, when I die, if you act like nothing ever happened, like you blow me up, fuck you then. I'm going to say this right now. While I'm alive, I swear to God, while I'm alive, at least I have a chance now. I swear to God, if you guys don't do shit for me when I die, I swear to God, kiss my ass, fuck you. I hope you all rot in fucking hell. How about that? I swear to God, if you do nothing for me after I pass away, I swear to God, all of you fuck off, and I hope you all die. Now, I want to say that now, just in case you don't do shit. Now, if you do stuff, then disregard that. If actually you do stuff,
Well, we feel bad for you, Stoner, and you passed away, and oh my God, oh, it's so sad. We'll do like a little ceremony.
okay, everything I just said, then just disregard that. If you guys are totally cool, disregard everything I said. If you're not, then everything I just said, then kiss my ass, you motherfuckers.
Why wouldn't you do anything for me if I died? That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, man. Really?
If I died, you wouldn't do shit? Oh my God, dude. I just did a fucking show about my friend dying 35 years ago, and now I'm talking about me dying, and you ain't gonna do shit. Kiss my ass. Oh, kiss. Alright, we're gonna end it on that. Alright, everybody, we're done. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. That was a lot of fun. Take care. We are done. Alright, take care.